Sorry, I'm just like sweating and getting drunk, so I have to like... Just touched down in Madeira, and I was so excited to be heading to Belmond and Apartamento Palace. I can't wait. There's so much to discover here, and it's really beautiful. So I'm out here in this like incredible terrace. I'm gonna start making my pineapple upside down cake. The guy in the market, Joao, who was selling me the fruit, was kind of fantastic. I think he thought I was a little nutty because I was so into it.
Bon dia. A tiny bit, that's about it.
It was so amazing to find all these new, incredible fruits that I've never seen before.
It kind of has this like cotton candy flavor at the end. Like it's really like, or custardy, like, wow.
And also to find a really beautiful, really ripe pineapple.
You guys. That's so cute.
I'm gonna pop them in here and I'm gonna start soaking them with our delicious Madeira. Yesterday when we were trying all the different Madeiras, it was like the sun was beating down and I was sort of getting, it was very heady and amazing actually.
Madeira wine started as an export wine. In the beginning, the fortification was all about creating the ability to ship this wine all over the world.
Is it true that it was like kind of an accident and then...
Probably is. As the wine gets older, the character is going to concentrate. Color is kind of an indication of age.
The pineapple is like really soaked in the Madeira, and then you bake it in it, and then you flip it over, you know?
So how much character do you think your pineapple can stand?
This is the one. The 10 was kind of the sweet spot, so we chose that one. It's got a really kind of beautiful caramelized flavor. I'm gonna put in the brown sugar. This is like my little cheat because we're gonna add the butter over the top rather than making a caramel in a pan. It's just much easier for this cake. This is a perfect example of my inspiration. Since I've been here, I've been obsessed with the mosaic tiles all over the sidewalks, on the grounds of Reid's palace, and just like how you see these beautiful like broken bits of tile all placed so painstakingly. So this is kind of like an homage to that. Yesterday, Eugenia inviting us into her home.
Hi, Claire, how are you?
It was like full of memories and keepsakes and beautiful heirlooms.
This house, my parents building when they married, and I born here.
Amazing.
And
I was born at home too.
okay, in that time is normal. I need this cabbage to put in the bread. Potatoes.
Potatoes. Like
This is
the sage.
sage.
Yeah. So you don't spray anything. You use no chemicals at all.
No, everything is perfect here.
Everything is perfect here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Living here every day, I feel so free and grateful. Okay, let's go eat. Let's go inside the house. Let's go.
I'm gonna leave London after this.
So, this is sweet potato.
Super, super pureed.
Yes.
Okay. You just gotta get your whole body into it.
Yes. It's very hard to make bread. And this is the way like my mom make the bread many years ago. And I will make the same way.
Exactly like you say, you want to do it the way she taught you. It's a way to be connected to them.
Yeah, perfect. Now it's perfect. The bread came to sleep a little bit, yes. When he will wake up, it's ready to go to the oven.
Why the cabbage leaf?
The flavor.
The flavor too.
Yeah, and the color. And I'm going to say a prayer to my grandmother. Assim que estes para o forno, com a graça de Deus sobre todo o povo.
That's kind of the essence of my inspiration from this trip is like just, I feel like really leaning into the beauty of the imperfection. I've just pulled the pineapple out of the oven. It's bubbling hot, and I'm gonna just put the batter in on top of that. It smells so good. I wish you could smell this. Okay. Wow. It's perfect. It's ready to be eaten with some vanilla ice cream, I think. It's so fluffy. It melts in your mouth. Cheers to Reid's Palace.